With a global pandemic putting most of our plans on hold, it's no surprise that dating has taken on a whole new look. From meeting online to virtual hookups, the old days of meeting someone at your local town dance or pub or nightclub are well and truly out the window. Here to talk us through the future of dating is futurist Ross Dawson. Ross, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Tash.
Now, dating apps pre-coronavirus seemed like a place to find a casual hookup, but after COVID, do you think people are finding deeper connections online?
Well, technology connects us, and in this case, it depends how you go about it. And in fact, in America, over 40% of couples met online in some way. Wow. So if some people were looking for a hookup, maybe they got more than they expected. So there's all about having more technology. So we are becoming more cautious now. So we're saying, all right, we're not going to meet somebody right away. So we're starting to do things more slowly, do things like virtual dinner dates. And so this starts to become, yes, a way of becoming more likely to be a deeper relationship because it's more cautious. We're connecting, getting to know people before we actually meet face to face.
And Ross, obviously we heard Tash say in the intro that people are no longer meeting each other at town dances. I think that happened in about 1923.
Yeah. When I was dating.
Back when Tash and I met. But we all fumble through the dating stage not knowing what to say. But you say that there's AI, artificial intelligence, AI. People can be coached through their dating experience with a specific person. Is this true, and is it a good idea?
Well, that's a big question. So artificial intelligence, one of the big parts of it is machine learning. So what it does, it learns by looking at patterns. It takes lots of data. So one of the things it can learn is what people respond to. And already when you're using chat, that's already available. So for example, if you're chatting with somebody on an application, you might be coached on how to interact with them. Now, you can also start to learn for a particular type of person what is the right thing to wear, and also, what to say, but also in a way how to express yourself. So there are dangers. You can sort of say, oh, let's follow the machine and they'll know what this person wants us to do. But at its best, it can be something saying, this is how we can express ourselves so that we can truly connect with somebody. So a lot of these things, there are dangers in these things, but we need to treat them in the right way. But certainly, AI can coach us in how we can be better daters and possibly lovers.
Would that actually teach people to be more empathetic or responsive, or would it actually sort of enable people to just trick their partners and being able to manipulate them and stuff?
Both.
It sort of could go either way. Yeah, both.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's like both are possible. And again, as everything, technology gives us so many possibilities, and we have to have our right attitude in making it a positive use.
Yeah.
Now, Ross, many of us have missed physical connection, intimacy. Many couples have been separated by border bans, etc. Is there, I understand, some technology that enables us to have remote hand holding? Here it is here.
Oh.
This is what we saw before. Can you please explain?
Well, technology allows us to connect it, so we can speak by voice, we can use video chat. So now these are devices where we can hold somebody's hand, and when we squeeze it, the other person feels that squeeze. So this is, again, a new way of technology, taking it beyond voice or chat or videos to say, well, I can feel connected with my loved one. They're not in the same place, they may be a long way away, or we can't get to each other, but we can hold hands, give each other a squeeze, and feel connected.
And or give them an electric shock.
Yes.
You could build that in if you wanted.
Yeah, so I think Cac just passed out having a look. That is, I've got to say, it's just weird. It's just, and it does not look like a hand to me. Anyway, there's also technology called haptic skin or smart jewellery that lets you feel your partner's touch, Ross.
Yes, so again, these are new technologies that allow us to connect at a distance. So haptic means touch, so that we can extend our sense of touch at a distance. And those could be useful, for example, for shopping, where we can feel clothes, or also that we can actually touch somebody or feel like we are touching somebody. And so smart jewelry, or there's a whole lot of things like hug pillows, where you can have a little pillow, you can hug it, and the other person feels that. Or other ways to, for example, change the lighting and so on. Or, of course, there are devices that allow even greater intimacy at a distance.
So, hang on. So you'd attach something to your hand or your, I guess, wrist we're seeing there, and the other person could do something and that would send an impulse to the device you're wearing. Is that right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So many people are experimenting. How is it? There's so many couples who are separated because of work, now because of pandemic, and so we want to be able to connect more than just a video chat, ways of touching and feeling that we are connected. And there's a lot of new possibilities available.
Wow. Soon we won't need people at all, will we? You could just have a computer program to be the most intimate, kind, sensitive
People
partner.
are working on it.
Wow.
Now, Ross, health passports for hookups could also become the norm. Tell us about those.
So the idea of a health passport is that we can test people for antibodies to COVID-19. And if they have them, they may be immune and not able to be contagious. So there's a theory, which is not just proven yet, that we might be able to have health passports. If you've got that, you can actually travel anywhere in the world and you're not going to catch anything or give it to anybody.
Amazing.
So if, for example, you are dating and you've found somebody you like, and if they have that immunity certificate, you might be a little more inclined to get closer to them than you would be otherwise.
Not me, I like them dirty.
Oh, Ross, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's much appreciated.
It's a real
Thanks,
pleasure.
Ross.